Hi everyone, Renee Blasky from the Weekly Leap videos, and I'm the founder of the Leap Network. So today I want to talk about ditching your plan B. Now, if you're like me, most of your life you've been taught to always have a plan B, because if something goes wrong in your plan A, then you have something to fall back on. And this is also a basic principle in risk management, that you have a backup plan. But when you're going through a major transition, such as changing a job, or particularly if you're starting a new business, you need to have 100% faith that your plan A is going to work. 100%. Because the way our mind works, if we start to plan for a plan B, our mind looks at that as a form of failure. And our mind will automatically go towards achieving that failure. Sounds horrible, right? Okay. So when you are going through a major transition or a major transformation, you cannot plan for failure, because your mind will get you. Your subconscious will work towards what you are desiring and what you have 100% faith in. If you plan for a plan B, you're going to get plan B. If you plan for plan A and you're 100% in and you are digging the ditches to make sure that you get plan A, you will get plan A. So what do I mean by digging ditches? Let me just give you a story to relate this to. So in 2013, I was looking at buying a condominium in the States. And the reason I wanted to buy that, because I knew eventually I would move back to the States to be closer to my mom, who is getting older and older, and I knew that would need more and more help. So I found a condominium in the same building as my mother, and it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I made an offer with the realtor. And before that offer was even presented to the seller, I went out and bought an electric tea kettle, and I went out and bought a painting that was going to go above the fireplace mantle in my new condo. I had 100% faith that I was going to get this condo. 100% faith, the point that I even spent money to buy things that were going to go in the condo. Now, if I didn't get the condo, I had no place to put these things that I purchased. So I had 100% faith. I put my actions into what I desired. And this is what's called digging your ditches. So that effectively you are acting like it's already happened. You have 100% faith that it is going to happen, and it will happen. Now, how many of us can actually say that we do that, though, when we're building our businesses? And I know I have struggled with this, so you are not alone. You have to have 100% faith. So there are no plan Bs. You have to ditch the plan B. And this goes against my nature so much. And this is where I'm really really thankful for my business coach, as well as my community of coaches who keep me believing, who keep me in 100% faith that I'm growing my business the way I want it to grow. So can you do that? Okay. So Plato even said there is a place that you are to fill, and no one else can fill. Something you are to do, which no one else can do. Okay? So if you truly believe, and your why is so empowering, you can develop that 100% faith. And you have to act in perfect faith. There can be no fear, because as soon as you fear something to happen, that something will happen. Let me give you another example. One of the coaches that I'm working with, her mother was so afraid of getting cancer. And she talked about it all the time, about how much she was afraid of getting cancer. That guess what she got? She got cancer. And she got the particular type of cancer that she was most fearful of getting, and that was brain cancer. Our minds make things, the things that we think, happen. And this is why you have to ditch the plan B, because if you talk about plan B, you are going to get plan B. So our words and our thoughts are so incredibly powerful that we need to prepare for success, and we need to have 100% faith that success is going to happen. And it can be difficult. But this is where you need to reach out for help. This is where you reach out and be surrounded by people who completely believe in you. Because most of the time, the people that completely believe in us are 100% in. And they don't have those fears that we associate ourselves with. They don't have those nagging doubts. So make sure that you surround yourself with a community that is totally supportive, has 100% faith in you, and make sure that your thoughts and your actions are in alignment with that 100% faith. Because when you can do that, the universe, the infinite spirit, God, whatever you want to look at, will align itself to make it happen. Now, I know this all sounds woo stuff, but I truly believe in it. You've heard about the laws of attraction. Now, a lot of times the laws of attraction haven't worked for people, and it's because of that nagging doubt, that fear, that plan B. You haven't had 100% faith. You may have heard me talking about this book too, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Shin. If you haven't gotten it, highly recommend it. And not only do I recommend it, I recommend that you actually form a book club around this book, because you get so much more out of it when you actually read it with somebody else and you discuss it. Because if you don't discuss it, you tend to shine over things. And then you don't truly grasp what we need to grasp. This is a book that I'm working with 4 other women with. And this is the second time we're reading it. Because every time you read it, you get something else out of it. Particularly if you're going through this transformation and this transition in your life. So remember, ditch the plan Bs. Have 100% faith that what you want, what you desire in your life, in your transition, in your transformation is going to come true. And act as if it is already true. So dig your ditches. Go out and buy that tea kettle. Go out and buy the painting. Okay? Act as if you already have all the money that you want. Visualize it in your head. And give down on your knees thanks. And give thanks and gratitude. And write your journals. It is so, so important. So I hope this has helped. And let me know below what it is how you can dig your ditches, how you can act in 100% faith, because I'm sure there's lots of people out there that would love to hear your story. I would love to hear your story. So until next time, I hope you have found this helpful. Take care. Bye.